Hello, A. So this is the Goose Island Fulton Street blend. It's a coffee ale. Meow. Sorry, I just had to answer to.
Your mates are talking to me. Hold
on. So it's a coffee ale. It is 5.5%, 30 IBUs, and it's from Goose Island,
Chicago.
Shy City.
Yeah.
See that? City of Wind.
they do that in all their bottles. Represent.
Ooh. Piss golden. I like that. No, I mean, it's not. I know the descriptor isn't really the best, but, you know.
That's very color.
It's not golden, but it's a little bit darker, medium,
dark, yeah.
medium light.
Mm.
Ooh, smells very sweet and sort of like candy like.
Yeah. I was expecting to smell coffee though.
Yeah.
And I don't think. It smells good though.
Yeah. Rich coffee flavor and aroma in a brilliant golden ale.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of coffee aroma.
No. Also kind of reminds me of like for some reason like ocean water, like the smell. You know, like the Sonic ocean water.
Oh.
The blue stuff.
I think even actual ocean water. I'm like, I'm not smelling salt or anything. It smells good though.
Alright. To the ocean.
Yeah. Chicago.
Oh yeah. That's not landlocked.
To the lakes. Then.
To the lakes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting no coffee. Am I missing something?
We're both missing the coffee. Okay.
You're giving me a slate.
So, you've been to the ocean, right?
I have.
You have.
Both.
Ooh.
I went Atlantic when I was
the Indian and the ocean?
Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. I think all Canadians have been to the Arctic.
Wait, so which one? Well, where?
Pacific Atlantic.
I mean, where in those?
Well, I went to Florida when I was a little kid. I don't really remember
that.
But like this first year of university or second year of university, went to North Carolina for spring break and hung out in the ocean there.
Yeah.
But then more recently, I've been to California multiple times.
Mm-hmm. Where in California?
San Diego, most recently.
Yeah.
And then probably 10 years ago, LA, and went to Venice Beach and hit that part of it, the ocean. So.
Nice. What'd you think about LA?
I mean, I really like it, but I think it's more just when you're kind of a tourist, you see all the touristy stuff, and it's like, oh, this stuff's on TV, and it's exciting and fun. The weather, of course, is amazing. I don't know if I could live there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you catch a show or any sorts?
No,
or
not really.
Did you go to the boardwalk?
Broke. Yes, did the boardwalk. Like I said, did Venice Beach and the boardwalk and the
Compton.
Yeah, of course. First place we went.
That's where I got my wound.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's where my homeboys are. Oh, that sounded terrible.
Whoa, Lord, are you connected?
Well, you know, those street cred I get from being from Southern Ontario.
What's your street name? Little Low?
There you go. Oh, I take that. All right. I do get called Lola, so there you go. But hit Chinese theater and saw the Hollywood sign and did a lot of the free stuff.
Yeah.
Just because, it's fun because it's drove by and like there's Rodeo Drive and like because it's the stuff that you
Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Beverly Hills. Drove through Beverly Hills. Well, look at this, exciting.
Yeah.
And then when I was actually in San Diego, I've been to the zoo, of course. And,
of course, yeah.
And I actually have quite a few people I know and friends of mine who live out there. Just it's hard to get out there.
So how does that work? Can you once you're working for a zoo, can you transfer out? Is it easy or is it like you're set?
No, they're definitely not set necessarily. I mean, I got set at my job, but a lot of like our interns when they go to zoos, it seems to be a pretty dynamic job where you do move around. Like, a lot of people will get kind of contract work, and that seems really common in all fields of work totally nowadays. That nobody wants to hire you as a full-time. They kind of want to just do a short period and then not pay you any benefits, basically. But
that sucks. that's
I mean, I feel like you hear it in every level of working. It, you know, whether it's offices, or, it doesn't matter. So, but a lot of people too will start at, you know, they're working in the children's zoo or the farm animals, and then they have to move up. But there is, you know, most of the, you know, the interns that I know, they have moved from zoo to zoo to zoo. Some of it's their own choices. Sometimes it's, you know, I'm working with this, but I want to work with this animal instead, and they get a different job somewhere else. Sometimes they just want to change the scenery, I guess. But there's a lot that have do transfer, and they're not really transferring. I mean, you have to apply and get a new job, but having references, of course, other places helps. And it is, I think, like in any industry, it's a really small world once you're in it, and people know each other. And it's all networking. It's not necessarily even your experience as much as just people you've talked to. You may have met somebody at a conference that then you end up, even if you're not going for a job with them, but they know the person that's hiring you, and they'll talk to them. And we've seen that a lot at the Refuge, because we've had our internship program now for 20 years, which is crazy. There's interns that, you know, 15, 17 years ago were interns and started low end in a facility that are now curators and hiring. So that we, you know, I don't do the hiring, but the other girl I work with who does, she's actually able to call, you know, a previous employee or a previous intern and be like, hey, is this person any good? You know, sort of off the record. And and that happens from zoo to zoo too. It's a lot of that. But I think that's really true of all jobs nowadays. In a lot of fields, it's not as, because everyone's got a degree, or everyone's got, you know, so you've got to make an impression some other way. It seems to be a networking.
Be the craziest.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if people start putting in videotapes like reality TV. I mean, that's how those get picked.
Hey guys, my friend Lori is trying to get.
No.
She's awesome. She's the best. She's never fallen asleep in a tiger cage. Never been bitten by an alligator. I think. I don't know.
You don't know, but I can see that even in Walmart and bigger industry, bigger corporations. Google's sort of famous for that kind of stuff. Like, how do you find the person? You got to be the interesting, dynamic person, because your education is everyone's got that. So how do you set yourself above everybody else? I mean, I see it in some sense that, you know, having a network and be that kind of like person to know or be known. You know, but also a lot. I deep down in my bones, I feel like more of an introvert than anything else. I don't want to network. I don't want to talk to anybody. Me too. Me too. I have to force myself to do it, and I don't like doing it.
This is my therapy. Drinking beer.
I know, board gaming has helped. You walk into a new, you know, meetup or something, you got to meet the people. But it is a good icebreaker, because you can you're playing a game. That's what you're talking. But you can end up becoming friends after that. But it's,
hey, who likes Monopoly?
Right? Oh god. Oh no. So I haven't heard anybody ask for Munchkin in a long time. So.
That's good. But it's also kind of like it sucks that a lot of non-gamers, you know, the first thing they can think of as a board game is Monopoly and Sorry and, you know, crap like that. And
don't have any idea of what, what we're actually,
like how much, you know, how much better it is.
Well, and it's, and like how fun it can be. But then I'm like, well, I don't know, would it be fun for everybody? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me, or just this. I don't know. I kind of wonder that.
I do know it's not fun for everybody, but you know, hey, I mean,
which is fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's.
But it's sort of like, I don't want to push somebody and then they still don't like it. I'm like, oh, sorry. I mean to make you do something you didn't like. Yeah. And again, it depends on the game. There's so many different options within games. I mean, at times I joke about how did I ever stay, because the first things I ever was, well, some of the early games were a lot of social deduction games and games I really do not like. And I'm like, wow, if I was a different person, I would have just been like, screw this, I'm leaving. This is what's all that's out there. I'm not playing. I think I was lucky enough to have a few heavier games that I played early that was like, okay, no, I want more of that type instead. Like, I mean, I played Terraforming Mars, I think, second or third week I've ever played any games.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what was happening, but I was like, this
Jump
is cool.
yeah.
I like it. I mean, this is what I want to do. Because I think that's, and I sort of feel like that's some of the problem with new people. You want to give them sort of the easy stuff, but like for me, that would have deterred me, I think, a little bit maybe. Because I wanted the heavier stuff, even though it took me a while to learn it.
Yeah. So what do you think about this beer? Is this for a beginner, or is this for a seasoned veteran?
Definitely a beginner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm disappointed. There's no coffee.
It's not what. Yeah, the description did not match the actual taste.
And I'm actually
or smell.
surprised because Goose Island in general, I really like their beers, but this one's kind of disappointing.
Well, geese fly away.
Yes, apparently you can't do them all perfect, I guess. And this is one I haven't heard of before, so it must be a newer.
The flavor went south.
Something like that.
That's the Goose Island Fulton Street Blend.
That one is destroyed. That's probably from not today.
From this morning.
But she's been playing fetch with
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, used to do that.
Oh, did you shoot it in here earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought the cat threw it. I didn't realize you were like.
That
would be awesome.
So she agreed to me.
It flew in here. I was like, what the heck?